Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back to visit me. And if you haven't been here before, give me one moment. Let me tell you who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at all of that stuff on this channel here. So if you guys have been watching, you know I'm going through my revisitation of VAP Hit series, and that's a lot of fun. But we're going to be every other day in between those videos, we're going to be popping out a new flower review. And we're going to be doing a flower review today. This is another one from Lucky Elk, and I'm really, really excited to check it out. But before we go any further, I want to let everybody know what it is that I review on my channel here and what we're doing here. On this channel, I review federally legal hemp. And hemp was made federally legal. THCa was made federally legal with the 2018 Farm Bill. And for those of you guys who aren't familiar, THCa, or tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, is the naturally occurring compound on all hemp plants everywhere. And in and of itself, it's not psychoactive, guys. So you can't just eat a hemp plant and get an elevated effect. It first has to undergo a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation is just a chemistry word for applying heat. So it doesn't really matter whether it is, natural heat, the heat of the sun, or it's just a hot day outside against the plants, or, you're applying, artificial heat, putting a flame to it or using electronic heat sources like I like to do. That decarboxylates the THCA molecule and it drops that A right off the end of that molecule chain. And it leaves you with good old fashioned THC. Same stuff that our dads and our granddads and everybody else under the sun has always been talking about when they speak about THC. And to top it off, guys, we're putting it through the same process as they were too. So nothing has changed other than a few legal and technical and chemical definitions and terminologies that have been added to, you know, the words that we use these days. It's very confusing, and I hope to, remove some of that confusion for you guys. So stick with me, and we're going to learn all about this stuff through the course of, these videos. Um, so when you get your products, usually comes in the mail, you're going to get one of these things. This is your notice to law enforcement and the postal service. This tells them, if they happen to open the package, what is in the package. It's a declaration of what is in the package, and that's very important, guys. You want to hold on to these even when you're done with your products. They pack flat. Put them in a folder. Put them in a filing cabinet, and hold on to them. You never know when they're going to come in handy. So moving forward, we're going to be opening this package from Lucky Elk. And you guys have seen me do a couple of Lucky Elk reviews in the past. And this one here, I believe, is going to be a strain called Sweater Jacketz. Just a moment while I get it open. Well, hmm. This one is taped up nicely, guys. Can't find the seam on it. There we go. All right. Oh, well, we got different colors in here now, too. Looks like they changed up the colors of the packing material. So this is the box on top. This is your notice to law enforcement and the postal service, and your COAs and your invoice. So that's all the applicable paperwork. You got a little Elton guy here right there. We got some different colors this time around. Looks like they switched up a little bit. Sweater jackets. See what else we got in here. We got, let's see, that's their card. There's a little mission statement on the back. And a sticker. Really nice packaging, guys. All of this stuff is all recycled material, totally biodegradable. Very, very, um, very clean packaging. You know what I mean? That's one of the issues of waste that we have is wasteful packaging. This is all 100% recyclable, biodegradable, made from recycled materials. So looking on here, I'm looking at sweater jackets on Lucky Elk, and we're looking. It is a cross of Sunset Sherb and Jiffy Cake. And Sunset Sherb, we all know that. Jiffy Cake, I haven't had that. Um, but this is grown by Stayfly Farms. And Stayfly Farms, they focus on everything organic. They do not use any spray pesticides or any synthetic pesticides or anything like that. Everything's organic. And what's kind of cool about it is everything they grow is grown right there with all of their food. All of these plants are grown alongside other plants in healthy gardens. And that's one of the things that really keeps plants healthy is having variety in the garden. All those different plants are feeding the nutrients in the soil, and the microbes in the soil, and they all help each other. It's a cool little ecosystem. So I think it leads you wind up with a better quality product when you've got variety in the garden that they're growing in. I find that to be really cool. So as usual, 62% boost pack in it, and look at these nugs, guys. Look at these nugs, right? Tell me that's not beautiful. Tell me that's not gorgeous. Very dense, bit of give. Definitely got some stick to it. I am gonna go ahead. Oh my goodness. The nose is really nice too. Smells very sweet. It does. It smells very sweet on the nose. I'm gonna go ahead and take a cut here, guys. These are really nice buds, and I don't want to damage too much. I want to get you guys some good photos of these buds before I get into them. So I'm gonna take a cut here and get you guys some good shots, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna try this and let you know what I think. So hang in there. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back, and I've got you some great photos. I've got to admit, guys, I love Lucky Elk products. I think they have some of the best products, but this right here has been the finest, most pleasurable experience of taking photos that I have had yet. And in the course of taking these photos, guys, realized this is some very sticky bud. This flower is very, very sticky, and it wants to stick to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this through my grinder real quick. You guys should be seeing those pictures that I've got for you. And since I'm running through a week of revisitation of Vapit, I'm gonna go ahead and run a bowl of this in the Vapit, the dimpled stem, which you would have seen me use yesterday if you watched that video. And I'm also gonna run it through my thermal twist. This is some very nice bud. It is very sticky. I can even feel it in the grinder. It's some of the more sticky bud that I've had to date. All right, just dumped out. Mm, grind it up. That's smells very fruity, very sweet. That Sunset Sherb is going to come through very strong, I believe. That is definitely the nose you get on it. Is that the Sunset Sherb is definitely what I'm getting on the nose. We're gonna load up one of these. Set that aside and go ahead and load up my injector bowl. All right, don't laugh at me, guys, but this is the way I have my my beaker set up. So it does still have my all that drop down and everything else. So well, it's not a drop down; it's a reclaim catch. But So we're going to be trying it through both of these. You guys will watch me use these. These devices here, the VapIt devices, are very simple. They're nothing to be intimidated by, and they offer a fantastic way to get a good taste of any new flower that you have, or you have very special flower, something that you might not have a lot of. It's a great way to stretch it and, savor it if that's what you're about. Pretty quick heat up there. Mm, very sweet, guys. Very sweet. So smooth. So smooth. Very good. I like that a lot. It is very sweet. Um, but it's not so sweet that it's gonna punch you back here. Like, some things are so sweet that they can hit you. It still retains plenty of smoothness. Mm. A little bit of earth there. A little bit of earth, but not a whole lot. Mm. Very nice. Mm. That one did punch me, guys. A lot of terps in there. A whole lot of terps. And yeah, like I said, it's sweet. Um, yeah, very smooth, creamy, almost very, very fruity. Um, bit of earth. It's sticking on the palate for a bit. I'm gonna look up the COA real quick on this, and it's showing total THCA of 30.55% with total cannabinoids at 30.99%, guys. This is a pretty potent stuff, and it's really nice the fact that they can get such beautiful, such potent flowers um, in raised beds, along with other, alongside other, plants and vegetables and other things. All of those different nutrients that all these different plants share and the microbiome that they have together. It's 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 superior product, guys. I feel like that variety and that diversity in their gardens really does lead to a better product. I've had plenty of hemp that was grown, you know, by itself and just hemp fields. And I don't know, there's something different when it's in a living soil alongside other plants, and the biological diversity in the area is so intact. Um, if you guys haven't looked them up, look up Stay Fly Farms. They do some amazing work, and when you're getting something from Lucky Elk, you're getting the best of the best. Period. Mm. You guys might have heard me mention before, as I have been reviewing Lost Oak Farms CBD, how I really wish that THCa hemp would get to that level of cultivation and that level of maintaining really good environments for the plants that CBD has gotten to. And Stayfly Farms are doing that. That's what they're doing. Everything's hand trimmed, no pesticides. You know, they use their own nutrients. Natural nutrients. It's really nice. It's really nice, and I think the whole market. I think the industry should move further into organics. Um, at the end of the day, it might be a little bit more trouble for some people, some farms. But once you get it going, it's way more sustainable. Once you start building your microbiome and the biology of the area around you, you can, from my understanding anyway, it can be more sustainable in the end, and definitely gives a better product. I mean, I've never had anything quite like this except from Lucky Elk through Stayfly Farms. So this is that's exceptional, guys. If you haven't tried them, they're worth trying. Even if you're just treating yourself on your birthday or Christmas or something like that. I definitely love them. You guys try yourself some organic living soil if you haven't. Just do yourself a favor because it's a different ball game when it comes to living soil and you know organic nutrients. It's crazy. So guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I really do hope you're enjoying my revisitation of Bat series if you're checking that out. And I appreciate everybody that's watching. I know a lot of you guys have been sharing, and I do really appreciate that. That's helping me. We're almost to 500 guys. I think I'm hitting 450 subs now, so we got another 50 to go to get to 500. And then once we're there, we're gonna be having a lot of fun. We're gonna be doing regular giveaways, and I'm gonna make sure that we're gonna have some new content, not just your average reviews, but there's going to be new types and new forms of content coming too. So I hope you guys stick with me while I explore some of that and do a little bit of experimentation with this channel. Um, until I see you next time, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and treat every day like there's something worth going out and getting. We don't have beautiful days every day like we have in the past few, or like I have in the past few. But even on those rainy days, guys, even on those nasty days, take a step outside, get some fresh air, and take a minute or two out of your day to count your blessings and, be grateful for what you have. Don't focus on the negative things because more times than not, they're not worth your trouble. So, as always, guys, I want you guys to stay lifted. I want you to stay blessed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.